Recently, within the last 5 days, attention has been brought to the differences between Marvel Rivals skins and Marvel Avengers skins, and it has many people surprised. Just the absolute difference between both games, and that's not to say that one just looks horrible and the other one just is just flat out amazing. At face value, you may say, "Wow, yeah, the rival skins looks amazing. The Avenger skin looks bad." Um, I will I will say that I do think the Marvel Avenger skins they look okay. Obviously, both games took a completely different art direction, which is fine. Not every game out there has the exact same art direction, but I will say, like most people are saying, when it comes to comic book characters, you want to see them look cool, like real cool. Like just I mean, uh, let's compare these two Hawkeyes. I've heard plenty comparison online on YouTube and here on Reddit between these two skins. People saying that justice was done to Hawkeye in Marvel Rivals, especially this skin right here versus this skin right over here. And yes, they are correct. The skin on the right from Marvel Avengers, uh, if I saw this skin in real person, let's say I went to a cosplay convention, say a Comic Con in San Diego, and I saw someone walking around with this skin, I say, oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Well, yeah, it would look pretty cool. I'm seeing it, in person, face to face. It looks cool. But when it comes to video games and comic books, and you see it, it's a bit like, was that the best you could do? Like, was that really the best you could do? Couldn't you have done better? And I understand, the graphics between both games, again, the art direction is completely different, but that's still not an excuse to have lackluster skins. I mean, over here on the left, we have Marvel Rivals, and you can see, yes, they look good. These are like, how would I put it? Comic book like. I don't know if this skin particularly is comic book accurate, but yes, it's a comic book like skin. You could also say it's a anime like skin. And yes, it definitely does look better. It looks natural, it looks all right, it looks good. Whereas over here, uh for the Marvel Avengers game, it's just like something's off, something's missing. This skin, I've seen a lot of people talking about it, saying it's like just a giant disservice to Black Panther. Over here, everyone's just raving about it, saying it looks awesome. Over here, it's like, what happened? Again, I go back to my example. If you see this skin in real life, a cosplayer wearing this costume, you'd be like, oh wow, this looks cool. It looks awesome. But within the context of a game, yeah, it does not look good at all. Now, why does one game has why does one game have really good looking skins and the other one doesn't? Like, where did one studio go right, where the other studio went left? Where the one studio zagged, where the other one zigged. Like, just what's the difference? Why couldn't Crystal Dynamics see, hey, our skins are pretty lackluster, they don't look good, and then NetEase Games said, wow, yeah, our skins are good, people are gonna like them. Well, I think part of the reason, not the whole reason, is going to be the culture between the two studios. And I don't mean the culture within the actual offices of the game studios. I'm talking about the culture um, within the country that each studio is located in. Crystal Dynamics is a American game studio, while NetEase Games is a Chinese game studios. And you might wonder, well, why does that have to do anything? Don't have to be American to properly represent a comic book character, right? No, you don't. You don't have to be American. You don't have to be Chinese either. But the Chinese company did a better job than the American company. Why is that? Um, my opinion, as one of the many things that went to both games, or not went into both games, but again, the culture is China. China's views on woke culture, the woke community, the LGBT culture, the LGBT um, community, they don't share the same views that the United States shares. They just don't view it the same way at all. In fact, they don't tolerate it at all. If you do a quick search on Wikipedia on China's stance on the LGBT community, you'll see that any hate crime towards the LGBT community is just overlooked. The authorities over there just don't care. Where over here in the United States, that's not how it goes. You see hate crime towards the LGBT community, and it makes the news. People are up in arms, and they're talking about it. They're gonna say something, and that's just fundamentally how both countries are. Over here, we have the First Amendment, freedom of speech, so we can talk, we can speak up against any injustice that goes on. Over in China, they just don't have that liberty, that privilege, that right that we have over here, which is the First Amendment. Now, it is not the main reason as to why both games went in completely different directions, but it's one of the reasons. I believe it's definitely one of the reasons where NetEase Games was like, okay, let's not go that route. Our government doesn't like it, and over here, as we've seen in the United States, there's more games, more woke studios behind video games. Even though they fail, we are seeing more and more of them, and that's just again the culture. Our country here in the United States, where I'm from, goes ahead and allows anyone who's anyone to speak up about their views, their values, their morals, their everything. China just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It'd be nice if the Chinese people had that opportunity, but they'd have to move out of China in order to have that opportunity. Anyways, moving on to the next topic as to why one game skins is better and the other one isn't. It's also going to be the people behind the game studio, whether they have the ability to listen to gamers, their fan base, their target audience, their consumer base, whether they're able to listen properly and take in criticism properly. NetEase has shown that yes, they can listen to the gaming community, see what's working, see what's not working, and make that work for them. Crystal Dynamics, when it came to, and I want to say this, with Crystal Dynamics, when it came to Marvel Avengers, they failed at it because if you go to the Crystal Dynamics website, let me go up here, top of the web page, you're going to see Tomb Raider. They're the game studio behind the Tomb Raider games. And those games are looked at fondly. People enjoy the Tomb Raider games. They did amazing with the Tomb Raider games. Of course, not the only games that they've made, but they did, and they did a good job. But then it makes you wonder, okay, so what the heck happened? What the hell happened when it came to Marvel Avengers? And I think it's obvious. They dropped the ball. They said, "Hey, we're getting funded to make this game. Okay, we're getting millions and millions and millions, and we can do it." But somewhere along the line, they said, "We're not going to listen to the fan base. We're going to create whatever we want, and people are going to like it." And unfortunately, that's not how it works. If any of you watching this video have ever tried to create a video game, right, whether it was by yourself or with a group of people, you'll notice that what you believe is fun, what you believe is cool, other people will not share that same view. Like, for example, let's say you want to make a Halo clone, and you want your every time your character jumps, you want your character to jump up super high, right? Maybe you want your character to jump up super high real quick and come down real quick. Or maybe you want to, have low gravity in your game. So when your character jumps, they jump up slowly, they go up, and then they come back down slowly, right? And let's say you like that. You're like, oh, wow, that's a cool mechanic. I enjoy that. Just because you like that doesn't mean other people will enjoy it. Especially if you're making this, like I said, a Halo clone. People are going to be like, why? Like, why did you do this? Now I'm spending anytime I jump, I'm spending most of my time in the air trying to get back down. Now I'm an easy target for people to shoot me out of the sky. It's like, it might be fun, but to most people will say, no, that's horrible. Don't do that. No. Don't Don't do that. Take that out of the game. Now, if you listen to people playing your game and you take that out of your game, and people are saying, "Hey, just give them a normal jump." You can even give them a simple double jump, and you do that, your game's going to thrive. It's going to survive. You're gonna get positive reviews. But if you don't do that, and you say, "You know what? I'm not listening to you. I'm not gonna listen to the criticism coming my way, telling me how my game can be better, and I'm just gonna keep this mechanic," then your game's gonna fail. You're gonna receive all kinds of negative reviews, whether it's gonna be on Steam, or it's gonna be on a forum, or it's gonna be someone made a video on TikTok, or someone made a video right here on YouTube, or someone made a post on Reddit. Wherever it is, you're gonna get bad reviews. And if you ignore those bad reviews and that criticism, you simply time to look for another job. Can't make video games. You just can't. And that doesn't just go for video games. It also goes for all type of other industries. If you're a car manufacturer and you don't listen to what people are saying and you don't want, eventually you're going to fail. If you're a movie studio, it's going to be the same thing. If you're a TV studio, it's going to be the same thing. If you write books, you write comic books, you write manga and any type of literature, and you don't listen to what people are saying, you're going to fail. No one likes your work. You're going to fail. It's just how it works. You're going to have to go ahead and cater to what people are asking for. That's how it works. I mean, just look at this platform right here on YouTube. Channels that fail are channels that don't cater to what people on YouTube want to see. Channels that do survive and do thrive are channels that cater towards what the YouTube target audience, what viewers want to see. That's what I was trying to say. Whatever viewers want to see, if you give them that, your channel will succeed. Simple as that. I mean, just look at Asmongold. He gets on, he streams, talks about a whole bunch of stuff. Then later on, that gets posted to his YouTube channel as individual videos. People watch. People want to see what he's going to have to say about all kinds of controversial things going on in the world. People like it. People like drama. People like controversy. It's unfortunate that that's what people like, but that's what people like. Now you don't give your viewers any of that, and you start talking about other things that people are just not interested in. You can't go. You can't afterwards be asking, "What's going on? Where are my views? This is unfair. Why can't I get any views? YouTube is rigged." Like, no, not really. Somewhat, but not really. It's like you need to give your viewers what they want. In this case, you need to give your gamers what they want. NetEase Games has gone ahead and given us, the gamers, what we want when it comes to, I believe that this type of game, Marvel Rivals, is a hero shooter game or arena game, whatever it is. They're giving us what they want, and they're giving us cool looking graphics, cool looking skins as well. Another thing that they've gone ahead and done is all characters are free. Every single character is free. There's a game called Pokemon Unite, similar to this game, similar to Marvel Rivals, similar to League of Legends, Dota, Overwatch, very similar. Not exactly the same, plays different because it's Pokemon, but in that game, you don't get every Pokemon for free. And obviously, you won't get skins for free. You have to purchase skins just like in Marvel Rivals. But the fact that you don't get access to every Pokemon for free, that makes it a bit of a bummer. Because now you got to spend money to purchase the Pokemon you want to play as. Here, you get all characters free. Then you're asking, okay, so how's NetEase going to make money off of this game? Well, the skins. Sell skins, and it's not just sell skins, but sell good-looking skins. Skins that make people say, "Wow, that looks cool. I want to purchase that. That looks real cool. I want to purchase that. This looks nice." Like all of these skins on the left look real nice. They look real good. Every time I see this Hulk, open this image up bigger. Every time I see this Hulk, it reminds me of you guys have probably seen it, the documentaries of from Brazil. Sorry, not Brazil. Brazil. People injecting their arms with steroids, right? Make their muscles look big. This Hulk, his arms look exactly like that. Every time I see these Brazilian men pretending to have big muscles, injecting themselves with steroids, which eventually is going to unalive them. It's going to kill them. It won't be any good for them. That's what this Hulk looks like. While over here, it looks nothing like that. It actually looks good. It looks more comic book accurate than the Marvel Avengers skin. Now, uh, the other thing I wanted to talk about after seeing these skins was, and not just seeing these skins, but seeing the trend that's going on here in the United States, where you have these woke game studios that they create a game, the game fails, and then they don't listen to the gamers. What they instead do is go to war with the gamers, and they still fail. They don't win. So the thing now is, can these woke studios turn it around? Is there a chance for them to turn it around? And in my opinion, they have a very slim chance of turning things around for them. If they don't want their game studios to be shut down, if they want to continue making video games, they want to grow their studio, they're gonna have to listen to the gamers. They're gonna have to listen to criticism. They're gonna have to say, okay, we made a game, people don't like it. What exactly is it that they don't like? And they're gonna have to change what people don't like. If they want to survive, that's what they're gonna have to do, because we've seen it over and over. You get these spokespersons from these woke studios talking. There was one from, if I remember correctly, it was a dude from Sweet Baby Inc. And he was introducing himself, and he said one of the things he was there to do was to burn down the gaming industry. It's like, come on, man! Like, you're in the gaming industry, and you don't like the industry. You can't do that. What are you doing in the industry then? The industry itself is going to spit you out and say, get out of here. We don't want you. You're trying to destroy what we built, and we're trying to continue growing, and you want to take it all down. It's like, no. It's like you can't enter any industry and come in and be like, okay, I'm going to be the big bad villain and I'm going to get away with it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. People are going to be upset with you because you're going to be, they're going to see you as a threat to their bottom line. What's their bottom line? Their bottom line is going to be their pocket, their wallets. You can't do that. Like I said before, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, you need to listen to the criticism. You need to listen to the people that are buying your products. And unfortunately, Marvel Avengers, Crystal Dynamics didn't do that when it came to Marvel Avengers. They did it when it came to the Tomb Raider games, like I showed here. Amazing. If we scroll down, okay, see? They even have fan art from the Tomb Raider community. Let's see if we have any more games, because I know there's, let me see, projects. Here we go. All right, they have a Tomb Raider expansion pack. Rise for Power Wash Simulator. Don't know how old this is, but I do know that the Power Wash Simulator is a popular game. And they brought a Tomb Raider expansion pack to it. I'm pretty sure people liked it. People had fun with it. Of course, we have Tomb Raider. Let's see if we have any more other games. I know there's other. This one right here. I forgot what this game is called. I was watching a video about it the other day. Let's see if we can. I believe it's this one here, Legacy of Kain, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, let's load a bit more. Oh no, Soul Reaver. There we go. I believe that's what that was. What we saw. Yeah, Soul Reaver. This guy, what's his name? Josh Hayes. He was talking about Soul Reaver on one of his videos, talking about the remake of Soul Reaver. From what I understand, this is a beloved game as well, and people enjoy the game. And the only way that happens, that you make a game and people enjoy the game, is to listen to the people who will potentially play your game. And how do you listen to the people who potentially will play your game? Well, you go and check out your competition. I have no idea what this type of game is. Never played it, ever. But I'm pretty sure there are other games under the same genre. So you look at that genre, look at all those games, see what your competition has done, see what games have thrived and survived and made it, and see what games have failed. And you see what the games have failed, what they did, don't do it. See what the games that have survived and thrived, go ahead and do it. And it works that simple. Anyways, this video's gone on for a bit too much, almost 20 minutes at this moment. If you guys want to see these skins for yourself, this comparison right here between both games, I'll go ahead and leave the link for this Reddit post down in the down in the description. Thank you for watching.